What's going on, guys? It is 6:54. I was about to say 5. I thought it was gonna... Damn it. I didn't turn my music off. How's it going? So yeah, it's 6:54 p.m. on the east coast of Florida, and today I'm gonna be playing just a little bit of Battlefront 2. Yeah, as you guys know, I had a kid. I'm a father now. Me and my wife gave... Or my wife gave birth to our daughter basically almost exactly... Yeah, exactly a week ago. So my daughter is now a week old. Been super busy. That's why you guys haven't seen any videos from me for almost a week and a half now. This is only the second time I've streamed since then. So yeah. I figured I would hop on right before we make dinner and watch Westworld. Shoot the shit with you guys a little bit. So I don't lose touch, you know? So I don't lose touch. But how's everybody doing? Cinderburn04, Darth Pancake. Let's see. Is Indoor... Ewok hunt is over? That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Oh well. Welcome to the stream. Cinderburn04, Crocodile Keys Animations, Woods Martin, Wayfez, Gasoline 85, George Teagle, Victor Fernandez, Airmail 333, Moits Boys, Jacob Suarez, the McGinnis Experiment, Darth Pank, everybody that I did not mention. What's up, Cap? Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to be hanging out with you guys for about an hour, and it looks like I missed out on Ewok Hunt. I did play Ewok Hunt for like 15 minutes last stream, but my head wasn't in it. It was the first time I had streamed since my daughter was born, so I was just kind of like in more of a mood to talk, you know, just kind of shoot the shit with you guys. But damn, I hope it comes back. Oh well. What's up, Tom? Good to see you, man. Do you think the Solo movie will be good? Trapped in the Matrix. Yeah, the more TV spots, the more trailers, the more I think about the movie, the more I'm beginning to, and I know maybe I'm getting, you know, my hype a little too excessive here, but the more I see all this stuff, the more I think about the movie, the more I think it's gonna be really good. The more like my worry and yeah, just overall worry about the movie is kind of subsiding a little bit, you know. It's kind of funny. There's people that had that complete opposite effect, or that the trailers and stuff have had the complete opposite effect that they've had on me. I've watched the trailers, I see the TV spots, you know, I learn a little bit more about what's going to be going on. I see Alden Ehrenreich's performance, and I'm like, okay, I think this is going to be good. And then some people see those exact same things, and they think the complete opposite. It's kind of funny. We'll see, though. Gotcha. Oh, that wasn't even me that got him. Damn it! Did you miss Ewok Hunt? Gentleman Hunter. Yep, well, I played for like 15 minutes last stream. But yeah, it looked fun. I watched a couple videos about it, but unfortunately I wasn't able to play too much. But I had more important shit going on, right? Oh.
Yeah, I only got to play it once. Should be back.
Tom Davis, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. The robot, I feel so rusty. It's funny how like a week and a half of not streaming and even not making videos, you feel rusty, you know? I feel rusty streaming right now. I feel rusty like writing videos a little bit today, and I'm gonna write some videos tonight in bed too with my laptop. I just feel rusty. But I appreciate you guys getting me back on the wagon. Tom Davis, thank you so much for the super chat, the first super chat of the stream. Yeah, I only got to play it once. Should be back. I pretty much only got to play it once too. I was a stormtrooper, ran around with a flashlight, got killed, became an Ewok, and then I quit. And then I started talking to everybody. Yeah, I hope they bring it back. I like those silly, like, just kind of like, how the fuck did that guy kill me? 24, instant headshot. What? I like those silly game mode ideas, you know, Ewok Hunt being one of them. I kind of hope there's more stuff like that, you know. But the bummer with that, Tom, is like Ewok Hunt's gone, Jetpack Cargo's gone. So, like, I'm sure some people's favorite mode was Ewok Hunt or Jetpack Cargo, and now what? They just can never play it again, you know? That seems kind of silly. Keep them around. Keep these modes around. More fun that way, I think. Woo! Nice. But I appreciate that, Tom. It's good to see you, man. Oh. Hey, Greedo, how's parenthood? Aaron Onia. Onaya? I'm going to say Onaya. It's surreal, man. It's very surreal. I mean, you know, she's only been in our life for a week now. And it's just so surreal. She's kind of starting to be more attentive, and her eyes are opening a little more than they were, you know? Actually, there's so much stuff that I've just been learning on the fly. Like, I never knew that newborns, it took them a while to kind of adjust and be able to fully open their eyes, you know, and stuff like that. But, I mean, she was opening them barely on the first day, from day one. But now she's really kind of opening her eyes and looking at her surroundings, and it's kind of neat. But it's mind-blowing, man. It's mind-blowing. It's inexplicable. Don't even know how to describe it. Happy week-old birthday to your daughter. Well, thanks. I'll tell her, Wayfez, that you said happy birthday. I'm gonna be an uncle soon. Nice, man. Trapped in the Matrix. I have an uncle 3 times over. Oh, wait. I wasn't counting my wife's side of the family.
About time for my first super chat. Good to see you again, Greedo, and congratulations on your baby girl. I wish you and your family all the best. Here's some diapers on me. Cheers, beer mug.
Damn right I'll need them, Josh. Oh, one sec. Where am I going?
Got to do some stuff. Just came in to say congrats on the baby.
Nice, caretaker wanted. Thanks, man. One second. I'm gonna read them in the robot reading order. I still have not figured out why the robot just kind of does her own thing. But Josh Gonzalez, and once again, one sec.
Ain't no thing. Wanted to give a bit for diapers.
Nice. There you go, Tom. Josh Gonzalez, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. About time for my first super chat. Good to see you again, Greedo, and congratulations on your baby girl. I wish you and your family all the best. Here's some diapers on me. You'll need them. Cheers. I appreciate that, Josh, and it's good to see you. I cannot believe how many fucking diapers I'm going through, Josh. I don't know if you can hear my daughter right now. Oh. Whoa, what's up, man? Eckert's Ladder, good to see you, dude. And congrats on, you guys are having a kid as well, right? Yeah. Congrats, man. Give me one sec. I'm going to go through the super chats one at a time, and I'll get to you. But it's good to see you. Good to see you, man. And congrats on your announcement as well. Kind of lost my train of thought here. Let's see. But yeah, Josh, I really appreciate that, man. And it's kind of funny. My daughter's doing this thing, and if she...
Are you going to make a new type of trooper armor?
Maybe. See, if my daughter wasn't so young, I would say she was playing a prank on me and my wife. Every single time we go to change her diaper, every single time. You know, maybe she has pee in there, maybe she has poop, but every single time we open it up and she pees.
Hey, Greedo,
every single time.
Glad to see you again and to hear that you're a parent.
Psychotic. What's up, man? Give me some, be patient, guys. I'm going to run through the super chats one by one, all right? Oh, shit. But yeah, Josh, I appreciate that, man. It's like every single time we open up her diaper, she pisses all over the table. It's crazy. But Josh, thanks, man. It's good to see you. I'm on cloud 9, man. I'm on cloud 9, but I appreciate it. And Caretaker Wanted, got to do some stuff. Just came in to say congrats on the baby. Well, thank you, sir. Yeah, my daughter was born April 17th. So just a week ago on a Tuesday, just a week ago. And, yeah, like I've explained the first time I kind of saw her. So here's a little breakdown for those of you guys who weren't here for last stream and don't follow me on Twitter and all that shit. But so basically my wife was going into labor. My wife was in labor for 56 hours, just having insane contractions. We went to the hospital twice. They sent us home because she wasn't dilated yet. It wasn't time, but the contractions were still just like astronomical. But you know, they're not going to take her in until she shows sign of dilation, all that kind of stuff. But eventually, it was time. We went to the hospital, and the baby wasn't coming quick enough. She wasn't dilating fast enough. My wife wasn't. The baby was continuing to drop down. The doctor, maybe like 10 hours later, decided to induce my wife. That didn't even do anything. So the doctor made the decision, I'm glad he did, to do kind of like a a precautionary kind of an emergency C-section just in case something was wrong with the baby. Oh.
Missed the last stream, but just saying congrats on being a dad.
Nice, Avenging Angel.
Best of luck.
Thank you, sir. But yeah, so C-section to make sure the baby was okay, and then you know, that's like major surgery. It's crazy. I got to watch it, which I did not expect that. I got to watch it. I took pictures of it. The doctor was super cool about it, and it was like, it was so surreal. And then they whisked me around the corner, the nurses did, and I got to meet my daughter for the first time. And we were, I was like, shit. I walked into the room, and she was crying, and the nurses were talking to her, and she was just bawling her head off. And I walk over and I go, hello, and I say her name, and I'm like, hi, and she stops, just stops crying, just stops. And her eyes are like struggling to open. And for a couple seconds, you know, she peeks and she sees me. And that was the first time we met.
I just got out of Navy boot camp. What's new, Greedo?
What's up, Magical Toast? Congrats, man. Give me one sec. But yeah, that was the first time we met. And it was just completely surreal. It still is. Like, just her bawling her head off and then recognizing my voice, you know? Instantly turning calm for a couple minutes as I talked to her. And, like, the commotion kind of died down. And, like, her just peeking her eyes and you know, here's this voice that I've been hearing for 9 months, you know? As I've been cocooned in the blackness of my, of this belly. And I finally get to, you know, take a little peek at this voice. It's pretty neat. Mind-blowing feeling, man. Yeah, crazy. Oh shit. Damn it.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Congratulations with a baby, man heart.
Fungerino, thank you, man. Thank you. And Tom Davis, ain't no thing, wanted to give a bit for diapers. Tom Davis. Yeah, we have a ton of diapers. Like, my sister recently had a baby about 8 months ago, and she had a shitload of like newborn diapers and stuff like that were left over. And like kind of a family friend also works for a not a healthcare provider, but like I don't know how to describe it, like a company that makes baby stuff. Not really makes baby stuff, but distributes stuff, so we get some stuff. I don't know. Long story short, we're going through a shitload of diapers. To the point, like, you know, before my daughter came, I was like, yeah, you know, cloth diapers make sense. Why, you know, so much waste diapers. Well, let's do cloth diapers. Let's do cloth diapers. That's a good idea. Let's do cloth diapers. And now, after having a daughter and seeing how many fucking cloth diapers we would need, only somebody that hasn't, I guess, hasn't had a kid for a week would say, yeah, let's do cloth diapers. Unless you're a way better person than me, but man. And Eckert's Ladder, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. It's good to see you. Congrats on the youngling. Well, I appreciate that. And as I said earlier, congrats on your announcement as well. Oh.
AMD, we've officially hit over $50 in super chats.
Thanks, Cap. Yeah, I can't remember if you guys said you were gonna have a girl or boy, or if you don't know yet, but that's awesome, man. We're all growing up. We're all grown up. Mind-blowing. And dude, it's like, you know, I was expecting, it is frustrating. It is frustrating, like, I thought I was a much, you know, I'm a pretty patient person. I let things just kind of roll, you know, but when you've had 2 hours of sleep in 4 days and your baby is crying and you don't know why, she's fed and she doesn't have poop in her diaper, and you're just sitting there, and it does get frustrating. And it helps to have a good partner, you know. Me and my wife have we're good teammates, you know. Because if I'll get frustrated, she'll you know, she'll calm me down, and if she gets frustrated, I'll calm her down. Because you will get frustrated. You will get frustrated. Not even at your kid, because you can't get frustrated at a little innocent newborn, right? Just frustrated that. Just a lack of sleep, lack of all that kind of shit, right? Damn. But I appreciate it, man. I gotta scroll down here. Uncultured props and films. Are you going to make a new type of trooper armor? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. If I was going to make any kind of, like, any kind of other, like, Star Wars armor or costume or something like that, I would probably go with a biker scout, man. Yeah, I don't really have a desire to do a First Order Stormtrooper or a clone or anything like that. I would probably go with a biker scout, you know? Sponge, Star Trek is better. I kind of tend to agree in a lot of aspects. You think you're going to get under my skin? You come in here and troll with something that I might agree with? You silly little fuck. But yeah, uncultured props, I probably won't ever build another set of armor, to tell you the truth. And if I do, it'll probably be when my daughter is old enough to wear armor for herself, you know, or want to cosplay or do some, like, 501st work, you know? And that would be fun to turn into a family thing, but yeah. Psychotic, good to see you, man. Hey, Greedo, it's been a while. Glad to see you again, and to hear that you're a parent. Yeah, been a parent for a week now, and it still doesn't necessarily feel real. It still necessarily doesn't feel real. I mean, obviously it does. They're like, she's here, she's amazing, and she's super fun to have around, but, like, in my brain, I still feel like the same dude. You know when there's these, like, milestones that you hit in your life? Like, I don't know, when you graduate from high school, you graduate from college, you whatever, enlist in the military, you accomplish a goal that you set out to accomplish, and you think, yeah, that's gonna change me big time. That's gonna change me, you know? But normally when you accomplish those things or hit an age or a milestone or something you think that is going to just change you, like, drastically as a person, you generally tend to stay kind of the same dude, right? At least that's kind of my experience. Maybe you're a little more level-headed. Time tends to, I guess, make people a little more level-headed and cool, calm, and collected. But, I don't know. Can't remember where I heard it, but somebody... Might have been a stand-up... Was it Bill Burr? I can't remember. A stand-up comedian said something like, remember when you were young and you thought there were such thing as grown-ups? And then you grow up and you realize there's no such thing as grown-ups and everybody doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Everybody's just kind of like... I don't know. It's kind of funny. But yeah. Missed last stream, but just say congratulations on being dad. Wish you the best of luck. Avenging Archangel. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need that luck. I'm gonna need that luck. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I think the funniest thing that people have been saying to me is like, what are you gonna do? Oh shit. What are you gonna do if she doesn't like Star Wars? I don't give a fuck if she doesn't like... Why would a parent care? Why would a parent care about something like that? Why would a parent care about something like that? I mean, really. You will like the things that I like. I am the father. I am the father, and you will like exactly what I like. You will play football. You will play the piano. You will take 2 hours of piano lessons after your 8-hour day of school. Oh shit, I forgot I was a rocket trooper. Oops. Magical Toast, I just got out of Navy boot camp. What's new, Greedo? Nice, man. Congrats. Little RDC up there in Chicago. That's awesome. Congrats, man. I don't know. I went to boot camp in 2007, so I don't know how much has changed. You know, the past 11 years have changed, but that's awesome. Do they still have battle stations? That big thing at the end? Battle stations? It's like a big Universal Studios prop that you play in. If so, that was fun. But congrats, man. And nothing much new with me other than I'm a dad now. How crazy is that? How crazy is that?
Hey, Greedo. Congrats on becoming the dad. Grin.
Congrats on becoming the dad. Oh. Let's go. Let's jump. Come on. Damn it.
Hey, Greedo. Cool story. My best man and his wife are joining the parent squad right now. Glad to hear her enjoying fatherhood. It's the best ride ever.
Nice, Justin Woods. Thanks, man. Give me one sec, guys. I know I'm a little slow today reading the super chats, but I don't want to forget anybody, and I don't want to just be like, thanks. You know, I want to express my appreciation. I bet you did to a larger world. Finjarino, congratulations with the baby, man. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. 7 pounds, 7 ounces. Beautiful and healthy. Good set of lungs on her. I hear it every night, pretty much. Every time we go to change her pooper. She lets us know that she does not like those wet wipes. Those cold wet wipes, which is why I ordered a wipe warmer. Yes, they make wipe warmers to warm up the little wet wipe that is going to go on your baby's butt. Makes sense. You wouldn't want an icy cold wet washcloth going on your ass at midnight, right? Oh, man. Cap Goldblood, and we officially hit over $50 super chats. Well, I appreciate the support, guys. I know content has been a little slow lately, the past week and a half, and this is only the second stream I've done in a week and a half. I'm not gonna apologize. I have a kid, and I'm just kind of learning, you know, how to best spend my time, kind of navigate the world of YouTube with a child. So, you know, once I get all the kinks out and figure out a good schedule and kind of a good workflow, I'll get back on track. But in the meantime, I appreciate the hell out of all you guys supporting the channel. I know it probably is a little funky supporting a channel that hasn't uploaded in a week and a half, but I appreciate you guys bearing with me. I know you all understand. Oh, man. Oh, let me scroll down and make sure I didn't miss anybody. There we go. Henrik Jakimski, thanks, man. Hey, Greedo, congrats on becoming the dad. The dad. HelloGreedo is the dad. Yeah, what else can I say? Oh, the first day that she was born, or the first night, I ate Subway like 3 times because that was the only thing opened in the hospital. I had like 3 Subway sandwiches. But no, it's been pretty relaxing because my wife is on maternity leave, you know, and we're just kind of taking turns changing diapers, and I'm helping her feed the baby as much as I possibly can because I don't have boobies. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, Henrik. It's good to see you, man. You're my favorite customer. Justin Woods, hey Greedo, cool story about my best man and his wife are joining the parent squad right now. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying fatherhood. It's the best ride ever. Nice. That's awesome. My best man and his wife are joining the parent squad right now. It's crazy, Justin. Like everybody that I know. I got a text, was it today? A text yesterday from one of my really good friends, and they're having a kid. They got married a couple months ago. It's like, and then a month before that, I got a message from some other really good family friends. They're having a baby. Like everybody I know is. I guess I'm just hitting that age, right? I guess it makes sense because we're hitting that age where you know, everybody's starting to have kids now and kind of settle down and all that stuff. So I guess it's not a coincidence. It's not a it's not like an abstract concept to be 31 and have friends that are around your same age having kids. But thanks, Justin. It's been a fun ride so far, and I cannot wait until she's older and I can play with her and like, because right now newborns, you know, I just feel kind of like they're so fragile. They're so fragile, you know. I just feel you gotta be so careful. Gotta be so careful. Gotta be so careful. Psychotic, you should let me know when you're in the Olean, New York area. Olean? I know a restaurant that I'll be glad to treat you with. Nice, Psychotic. Well, I will let you know. Olean. Let me look up that. What? Olean. Olean, New York. Olean is a city in Cattaraugus County, New York, United States. Olean is the largest city in Cattaraugus. Am I saying that correctly? And serves as its financial, business, transportation, and entertainment center. Huh. Looks like it kind of. Oh, maybe these are old photos, but it looks like it kind of has an old school like small town vibe to it. Nice. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up if I'm ever in that area, man. But I appreciate that channel support, and it's good to see you, Psychotic. And William Aguilar. Just remember when you finish this Mandalore. Oh shit. Damn it. Just remember when you finish this Mandalore arc, there is another Mandalore arc later that is one of the best in the show, second only to Umbar. Nice. I appreciate that. If you guys don't know, William Aguilar basically hooked me up and is the sole reason that I'm watching the Clone Wars. So I am currently in an arc about Mandalore and some politics and Ahsoka and all that stuff. I have 3 more episodes to go in the arc. What's today? Tuesday? I'll probably, if I had to guess, I'll probably watch the final 3 episodes at some point during this week, and then make the video. I might have to kind of condense or change up the way that I make those videos just to accommodate, you know, less time, perhaps. And if you guys have a problem with this, let me know and I won't do it. But I was thinking, you know how, William, I make those Clone Wars videos, and I literally film myself for like 12 minutes, bobbing my head up and down on the green screen? I was thinking maybe I would change that up a little bit and just record myself doing the introduction in the green screen, and then like an outro in the green screen, and the rest of it would be like just a screenshot slideshow, you know? I know that's kind of different, something that I don't really do very often with the channel. But if that's okay with you guys, see, that's just kind of an idea. I don't know if I'm gonna absolutely do that or not. Just kind of an idea. I'm trying to think of the best, like, things that kind of restrict time, basically. That if I take them away, doesn't take away from the kind of the character of the channel, you know. We'll see. Are you excited to be a dad? Cinderburn04, more so than anything I've ever been excited for ever, man. More nervous. More so than anything I've ever been nervous for in my entire life. Man.
A donation for him. I have no desire to be a dad. I'm older than you, though. Am I off or just selfish? Take good care of that baby now, HG.
The Mr. Pete channel, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. This is an interesting kind of topic of discussion here that you brought up. Oh, 1 second. Let me make sure I don't get dead. Where'd that guy go? I could have swore there was somebody up there. Mr. Pete channel, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. The robot read it, and I'm going to read it as well. A donation for her. I have no desire to be a dad. I'm older than you, though. Am I off or just selfish? Take good care of that baby now, HG. Peace. Well, I appreciate that. And to answer your question, no, you're not selfish. You're not off. The thing that pisses me off the most is, like, when, you know, some people just don't want kids, right? Some couples don't want kids. To each their own. And, oh, 1 sec.
If that slideshow increases the rate of reviews, it should be fine, just state it. Beginning of Bitwire doing it that way, so PPL will understand.
That's true, William. That's true. But yeah, Mr. Pete. No, one thing that always pisses me off is, like, especially, I've seen it with some friends' parents and stuff like that, where, you know, they might not want kids. When are you gonna have a baby? When are you gonna have a baby? I mean, like, grandparents will do that. I've never kind of had that experience with my family, but I've seen other families and my friends and shit like that kind of go through that. When are you gonna have a baby? Shut the fuck up! Have a baby when I want to have a baby. Maybe I don't want to have a baby, right? Maybe, maybe, you know, I don't know. People, like, it just drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. So no, you're not off. You're not selfish. Everybody's different. Don't let anybody tell you that, you know, you're wrong for not wanting a kid. It's nonsense, right?
The parent sounds. The fear of failing to raise the child right keeps me from being one. Things like, am I doing this right? What if I fail him, her, stuff like that.
I get it. I get it, Avenging Archangel. Man, this cough. I have this 6 giant cup of coffee right here, and about 30 minutes into a stream, this scalding hot coffee turns into like lukewarm spit coffee.
This super chat has been a long time coming. Thanks to you, I've learned to think for myself and make sure that every opinion is my own. Also inspired me to start my filmmaking career.
Nice, Cladle. Nice. Give me 1 sec, man. But yeah, Mr. Pete. That kind of, yeah, it drives me crazy when people like, yeah, you get it, But no, you're not off. And keep doing you. That's really the most important thing, right? And William Aguilar, thank you so much. If the slideshow increases the rate of reviews, it should be fine. Just state at the beginning of the video why you're doing it that way, so people will understand. Yeah, I think people will understand regardless. You know, it's kind of interesting, William. Like every time that I do something different or try something new on the channel or change things up or you know what I mean. I'm always nervous that it's going to come off with a negative reception from people. But for the most part, like whenever I do something different or change something up, people tend to just kind of get it, you know? People tend to be cool with change with the HelloGreedo YouTube channel, which I'm so thankful for because, yeah, people seem to be cool with it. And I'm not going to say that it's like going to be a permanent thing that I do these Clone Wars videos, like differently moving forward. Maybe just a few times. I was thinking that to actually have more Clone Wars videos, I would just watch an episode here and there and just like upload more videos with less episodes in them. Does that make sense? That would be kind of the ideal situation. Just time restraint wise, you know, just watch an episode here, just watch an episode and then do a video on it, and then watch another episode, like 1 episode per video. And I know a lot of people probably wouldn't want it that way, but that might be the best and the most just kind of logical way I can do it. Until I figure out kind of the best video making method, you know. Woo! Woo! We both jumping. Avenging Archangel. As exciting as being a parent sounds, the fear of failing to raise the child right keeps me from being one. Things like, am I doing this right? What if I fail him/her? Stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's only natural. You know, I think that's an only natural thought, and I think that if you weren't thinking those thoughts, you might you might be psychotic. You know what I mean? No, I think that's a completely natural thought. You know, you just got to do the best you can, right? And it's kind of funny, like some of the most interesting people, comedians, actors, a lot of them had a fucked up childhood, right? Oh.
Why not pledge on Patreon instead? Even $1 a month helps. Plus, you get to be 501st in his Empire server.
I don't like plugging all that stuff, Kat, but I appreciate that. Obviously I like plugging the Empire RP server, but you know, people support me if they want to. If they don't, it's all good. But 1 second, Cap. But avenging, that's a completely natural thought. You know, I have that thought, but you know, I just kind of, I don't know. You do the best you can, right? And that's all you can ask for. I mean, I'm sure, you know, I know it might sound kind of shitty and whatnot, but sometimes I like look around at parents and I'm like, yeah, if they can do it, I can do it. You know what I mean? I was at a kind of a little local fair recently, and me and my wife were standing in a lemonade, like a line to get lemonade, and there was a dad behind us with 2 little daughters. Couldn't have been, I don't know, 4 and 5 maybe. And it was a Saturday, and the daughters were like being super sweet to him, and like they weren't whining. They were like, "What do you want? You want lemonade? Do you want strawberry lemonade? Blah blah blah." And he was like, "Stop it, shut up! I swear I get 1 damn day off, and you guys gotta annoy me." And I wanted to turn around and be like, "You stupid fuck! Why do you bring these kids into the world and you act like that towards them? Shut the fuck up!" But I look at somebody like that, and I'm sitting like that's, you know, I have a duty to at least be a decent dad and not a piece of shit like that guy. You know what I mean? But I went off on a tangent there. Oh well. But I appreciate that avenging. On Cladle Videos, this super chat has been a long time coming. Thanks to you, I've learned to think for myself and make sure... oh, one sec. That every opinion... There we go. Boom. Make sure that every opinion is my own. Also inspired me to start my filmmaking career. Nice. Thank you. That's awesome. If you figure out how to break into filmmaking career, let me know. Well, that being said, I've never tried. I'm sure it's one of the hardest things to get into, right? Or maybe not. Nowadays, you know... Nowadays, people, there's so much opportunity, and the studio system has been kind of flipped on its head. You know what I mean? Like, if you can make a movie on your phone now. You know what I mean? You don't need permission from whoa, that was weird. You don't need a permission from a studio or any head honcho or anything like that to make something. It's pretty incredible. Why am I going through the wall like this? I don't know if that's weird. But, that's awesome, Cladle.
Ever wish you could get a peek inside of Vader's flyback from the blown-up Death Star?
Shit.
Imagine what's going through his mind. What do you think is?
Oh, shit. One sec, Hoff. Got you, punk. Oh, shit. But that's cool to hear, Cladle. That's cool to hear. That's all I can ask for is that, you know, maybe that's my favorite thing to hear from the channel, you know, is that people get inspired from the little silliness that I do on YouTube, on the internet, you know. And if some things that I say have an impact on some people, that's all you can ask for, right? In a positive way, right? Anybody can come on here and be like, fuck that game sucks. I am so angry. That movie is shit. I am going to rant and rave and feed this outrage machine and clickbait and regurgitate all the dumb shit that's out there. Just be an asshole. So, when something I say kind of inspires somebody to be positive, think for themselves, that's very much appreciated. I don't even know what I just said. But you guys know sometimes I have a tendency to go on these random tangents, and I'm playing a game, and I don't even remember what I said. But but I appreciate it, Cladle. It's good to see you, man. Cap Coldblood, thanks for over $100 today, guys. Why not pledge on Patreon instead? Even $1 a month helps. Plus, you get to be in the 501st and his Empire RP server. Well, I appreciate you plugging that, Cap. I never plug that kind of stuff on streams and whatnot, just because I don't, you know... Yeah, you guys know. But I appreciate that, Cap. And, oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, Cap Coldblood and some programmers and some HG followers, some Gary's Mod enthusiasts, some Star Wars fans, created a Gmod server for the HelloGreedo community. And it's pretty neat. I streamed... I've only played like 30 minutes of it just because it was like the day, I think, before my daughter was born. I streamed it. But it's incredible. If you guys have Gary's Mod, you should absolutely check it out. See, I didn't really know what Gary's Mod was until this RP server. I had a vague idea about what it was. I actually didn't own it. And then I bought it and downloaded all the necessary stuff for the Star Wars RP server, or the Empire RP server, and I was blown away. The level of detail, the level of depth that goes into... this server, and it's you know, it's my favorite type of like stuff is labors of love, right? Gary's Mod, Star Wars RP, all that stuff is a big labor of love. People don't do it for the cash, they do it for the love, you know? So, yeah, you guys should join it. And Hawthorne, ever wish you could get a peek inside of Vader's flight back from the blown up Death Star? Imagine what's going through his mind. What do you think? What do you think is? First off, thank you so much for the super chat. Also, I told Sponger if your channel any trouble. Oh, Mad Dog. Thanks, Mad Dog. Hawthorne. Yeah, that's... What was he thinking? What was he thinking as he's kind of tumbling out of control? That's a good question. If I had to guess, he's probably already strategizing and thinking about what his next move is going to be on the chessboard, right? Or maybe he's just completely, well, the way he's looking as the TIE fighter is just kind of spinning out of control. He kind of looks a little dazed and confused, a little like startled, a little like, how the hell did they get the best of us? You know what I mean? So maybe he was just completely out of it. Maybe he wasn't really thinking. Maybe he was just acting on instinct and he wanted to, I don't know. Is there any expanded universe stuff out there about that exact moment? I'd be really interested to see what people have written about it. Fucking rebels. There you go, Josh. What do you guys think he was thinking? Fucking rebels.
We have the package again.
Fucking rebels. Fucking rebels.
They're giving up. Not glamorous work, but well done.
Would you take your kid to Galaxy's Edge in the Disney parks? Oh.
Always.
Except that right side up is best. There is not much to learn about holding a baby. Or so I've heard. D.
Luke Fredericks, thank you so much. Give me 1 second. Somebody asked about Galaxy's Edge. Yes. Eventually I will. The thing is, I don't plan on going there myself for years. And years. And years. Because I went to the Harry Potter world at Universal Studios within the first week or month. Or it was in like the first couple weeks of it being opened. I zero desire to go back there. Well, I would go back there in a heartbeat. But going there so soon, I am not one for crowds. And I don't know. I just get frustrated when, I don't know. It's to me, it's just not worth it to stand in line for like the broom ride at Harry Potter for 3 hours, and you get to ride it for 45 seconds and yippee skippy. Maybe, you know, maybe if at the time I had a kid and they were super into it and we were kind of hanging out, I would probably change my tune there, you know. But yeah, I'll probably wait years and years until Galaxy's Edge has already been open for a while. Until my daughter's old enough to appreciate it, you know? But, or until the lines get better and fast passes are, I don't know. Luke Fredericks, except that right side up is best, there is not much to learn about holding a baby, or so I've heard. Except that, oh man. I think I'm already, you know, the first time that we held her a week ago, you know, newborns, Luke, so fragile. You just feel like you're gonna break them all the time. And it's kind of funny, like in the hospital, man, the nurses and the doctors are just kind of like flipping her over and like not being rough with her, but being more rough or more not as like tiptoey and careful as I was, you know, walking around and picking her up and stuff like that. I was just like, oh no, oh no, oh no, she's so fragile. But then you got these nurses that are just flipping her around. Checking her back, blah, 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 flipping her, like, not even really, I mean, obviously they're not hurting her, but, just, you know, just kind of funny. You have a baby, and you're so fragile, you're just so, careful, you don't want to hurt her. But, I think, kind of like the cradling with the 2 arms is probably my favorite way to hold her at the moment, so she can, like, look up at me. The kind of the over-the-shoulder burping on the back is a good one, too. I think that's her favorite position. That's the one that she seems to be the most, like, docile and, like, just kind of, like, chilled when we put her in that position when we hold her. But, dude, the one thing that she's really loving is, it's called a boppy. I don't know if that's the official name or if that's just what people around me have called it. I don't know if that's officially what it's called. It's like a boppy pillow, I think is what it's called, but... it's basically a pillow that has like a kind of a dip in it in the center, and the baby kind of lays in it, and I don't really know how to explain it. But you put her in that thing, and I guess she's just like cradled a little bit, and she just, I don't know, it kind of resembles the womb in a way, you know. Because she definitely does not like laying on her back where her legs and her like arms are just kind of free to flow around. I think she still wants that kind of like I don't know, kind of the comfort of being held tight, like swaddled in a way, like she was in the womb, you know. It's kind of interesting. A lot of interesting stuff. I've just been kind of fascinated with certain, like, evolutionary aspects of, like, a newborn baby and stuff like that. The fact that a newborn baby's vision isn't that great. The best that they can see is within, like, 8 to 12 inches in front of their face, which is actually the exact kind of measurement between the mother's breast and the baby's eyes. So the baby can't see shit other than, you know, exactly where their mom is while they're being breastfed. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Fascinating stuff. Another tangent, Luke. Another tangent. I appreciate that super chat, man. It's good to see you. HelloGreedo for President 2020. I won't be old enough by then. 2020, I'll be 33. 33, jeez. 33. God, 2020, that... I guess that is the next presidential election. That's crazy to think. That feels... Man. Time just gets faster and faster and faster the older you get.
I hope you're doing just fine.
I don't like sand. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that. I hope you're doing just fine. I am doing just fine. Everything is dandy, man. Everything is dandy. Couldn't be happier. And at the same time, super nervous. Like, the one thing, like, the only reason I'm, like, nervous is getting enough sleep, though. I'll talk about that in a second, Luke. Actually, this feeds into that. Well, I'll be laying in bed. I actually bought a Kindle, and I've been reading a lot since my daughter was born, just because, you know, we don't want to have the TV on. We want her to actually be able to sleep. We don't want the bedroom TV on. So I've been reading a lot. But I'll be sitting there, and my daughter will, like, and I think she's choking, right? I think she's having a hard time breathing. And all night, it'll just freak me out. I'll hear this stuff, and she'll cough, or sounds like she has phlegm, or sneeze and stuff like that. All which is normal. I guess they're still, like, you know, newborns are kind of discovering or figuring out how to breathe. And with C-section babies, from what I was told by our pediatrician, vaginally when they give birth, a baby kind of the fluids, the amniotic fluids that are in their lungs actually kind of get expelled just through the birthing canal. Somehow it's almost like squeezing them in a way, I guess, and it comes out. But with C-section births, they kind of tend to have more phlegm, more reflux and whatnot. So all night I hear this kind of, you know, every couple hours I hear this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, is she choking? Oh my God, is she? And I just kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to close my eyes, because that's when I don't have control. You know what I mean? I know you're not. Stay strong. More of a hypothetical. Yeah, true. I guess it's just like it's just a given, right? It's a given, Luke. But yeah. I mean, I function decently on little sleep. At least I thought I did before having a baby. At least I thought I did. You know, like, me and my wife probably got 3.5 hours of sleep last night. And that's been about average for the past week. I function good during the day. And even right now, I'm like red as rain. I've had probably 12 cups of coffee throughout the day. But it's the middle of the night where we're waking up, and, you know, that just kind of gets to me. Like, I just drag ass. I feel like I'm on another planet, you know. But I didn't really know this until I became a dad. But the doctors, and this is kind of a relatively new thing, at least from, I don't know how new it is, but all the doctors and everybody they tell you now to wake the baby up every 2 hours. Feed the baby every 2 hours, even at night, for the first, like, 2 weeks to a month or so. So, you know, the baby's getting enough food and, you know, just never going hungry and whatnot. So, like, for the first 2 weeks, every 2 hours, even at night, you have to wake the baby up and feed her. So it's kind of weird to think that I don't know, maybe that'll change in the future. It's kind of rough, but I say it's rough, but really, who gives a shit, right? I mean, 2 weeks of you having a couple hours of sleep so you can have this healthy kid. Stop whining, right? Do you miss George Lucas being involved, Noah? Yeah, in a way I do. I do, because it felt like, I don't know, it's kind of an inexplicable feeling, you know, George Lucas and Lucasfilm. George Lucas kind of, I think Star Wars, not necessarily, it's not a good or a bad thing. I think Star Wars is just as fun as it ever has been. I think it's just as good as it's ever been. Shit, I just killed myself. But with George Lucas at the helm, it felt kind of small. You know, didn't it kind of feel like kind of unique and special in a way? And now it still feels unique and special and fun and all that stuff, but it's an inexplicable feeling to not have the creator at the helm. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. I really don't know. But, I mean, obviously, I wouldn't change anything. I appreciate what Disney's doing and changing things up with multiple directors and everything. Oh.
I don't want to close my eyes.
What the hell just happened there?
I don't want to fall asleep cause I'd miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh, fucking Luke, you're making me cringe.
The Force will be
Oh, one sec, man.
always.
Congrats on the baby girl. From one Navy vet to another.
There you go, Jake. One sec, Jake. Luke Fredericks. Basically, what the hell is going on? Do you guys see this? I'm not touching my keyboard right now. I'm not touching my keyboard. That was weird. Weird. Okay, now I'm touching. Weird. It's like one of my keys were stuck down. Luke Fredericks. Basically, I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I'd miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. Hashtag Aerosmith. Jesus Christ. I guess that is basically exactly what it is. Oh my god. Oh, that that kind of gives me an idea, or reminds me of the video that I'm going to be making probably tomorrow. Since I'm a dad, Luke, the video is probably going to be just called Star Wars Dad Jokes from around the internet. And it's just going to be the most cringy Star Wars dad jokes that I can possibly find and turn into a video. Me just telling everybody these jokes. Yeah. Yeah. Basically. But I appreciate that, Luke. And Jake Martinez, congrats on the baby girl from one Navy vet to another. Well, I appreciate that, man. She is healthy. She's tiny. 7 pounds, 7 ounces. What else? What else? She's just now opening her eyes, like, more, I mean, she has been occasionally, especially at night, like, it was weird. I got about 5 minutes left. I'm just going to shoot the breeze with you guys. It was weird, man, like, you know, the first 4 days or so, she's barely opening her eyes a couple times, you know, I wouldn't even call it opening her eyes, like, looking for 2 seconds and then closing her eyes again, just, I guess, you know, light's harsh. The first day she opened it just to look at me and my wife when she recognized her voice, which was fucking mind-blowing. Just a incredible feeling. But in the hospital, I would flip off all the lights and I would go into the corner away from the bathroom where the bathroom light was, where the darkest area of the room, and she would open her eyes. And she would look around, and I was wondering, like, what is she seeing right now? Because you know, obviously in the womb, super dark. But now she is comfortable opening her eyes in this dark space in the hospital room. And I was just kind of curious, you know, what she was seeing, what she was thinking. If it was still a little harsh on her eyes, but it's crazy. But I appreciate that, Jake. From one Navy vet to another. Right back at you, man. Thanks for what you do. Or I guess you're out, just like me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got out. If you guys didn't know, I'll just give a little breakdown. I enlisted in 2007. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have probably heard this ad nauseum, but people are always curious about it. But basically, graduated from high school 2004. Went to 2 different colleges, bounced around, worked grocery store, whatnot for 3 years. Dropped out of college again. I needed to figure out what the fuck I wanted to do with my life, who I was. Enlisted in the Navy. and it was the best decision I have ever made in my entire life. It taught me discipline. It taught me not to bitch and moan. It taught me a solid work ethic. It's what I needed. You know, I would never recommend it to anybody that I didn't know, right? I would never tell any of you guys, yes, it's good for you, because I don't know you guys, right? Like on that level. But you know, maybe some family members and stuff like that. I look around and I'm like, you know, it would be good for him. It would be good for him. Some kids, you know. But yeah, so from 2007 to 2011, I was in the Navy. Best decision I ever made. Long story short, Jake, I appreciate that. Thanks for your service, man. And baby girl is great. How are you, Greedo? How's the baby doing? Always glad to catch your streams. I'm doing fantastic. I got about 3 minutes left, and then my family, my friends, they've all been bringing us dinner every night, basically, because me and my wife, I'm just so, you know, I'm so happy that we have the support system around us that we do. So, yeah, my family's been bringing over dinner every night, or just kind of stuff that we can pop in the oven. My wife's family's been doing the same. Our friends have been doing the same. That way we can just kind of, it's been a big learning curve, you know. Breast pumps. I didn't even know what the fuck that was a week ago. Now we're using them. Now we're sterilizing bottles. We're breastfeeding, or my wife is. We're just learning all this new stuff. We're just entering into a completely different world. I mean, it's like, I feel like, I know it's silly to say, but like, when humanity eventually contacts aliens, or you know, it's discovered that there's some kind of alien race out there in the hundreds of billions of galaxies, each with hundreds of billions of stars. Humanity, our timeline will no longer be measured in AD and BC. It'll be measured in like before contact and after contact. And right now, I feel like my life is separated by two different kind of timelines, you know, before contact and after contact. So a week ago I was living in before contact, and now I'm living in after contact. But yeah, things are going great, Fat Batman. Everything's great. Alden Ehrenreich is confirmed for 2 more solo films. Thoughts? Yeah, oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Interesting. Interesting. I had no idea. Huh. I'll have to look into that. I'm actually going to bring my laptop to bed tonight, and maybe I'll write a video about that. Get some videos up. But yeah. Hey, the Fat Batman, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I greatly appreciate that, man. Liam O, good to see you. I know maybe you wanted to type a message there, or wanted to be a silent supporter. Either way, I greatly appreciate that. And it's good to see you as always. But, HelloGreedo, we know you're very busy with the family, but thank you so much for providing us with such great content and hanging out with us. Keep up the great work. Scuba Steve, I appreciate the kind words. And you know what? I don't know why I was ever nervous or anything. You guys, like, the HelloGreedo community is so fucking understanding, so nice. And it's awesome to see. You know, sometimes I go on other comment sections or other streams, and people are just being dipshits and assholes to one another. But I love this community that we have. Owe it all to you guys. But yeah. Just some silent support for one of my favorite YouTubers and a kick-ass dad. Well, I appreciate that, man. Hell yeah. All right, guys, I got to get going. I got to pop the dinner in the oven. Thanks, family. But, all right, guys, let me run down this... Let me run down the list. Fat Batman, thank you so much for the super chat donation. Jake Martinez, thank you for the super chat donation. Luke Fredericks, thank you for the super chat donation. Star Wars: The Old Republic, coming up soon. I promise. I Don't Like Sand, thank you for the super chat donation. Hoth Han, thank you for the super chat donation. Cap Coldblood, thank you for the super chat donation. Everybody, if you have Gary's mod, contact at Cap Coldblood. Scroll down on my Twitter. You'll find where I tweeted about the Gary's mod, HelloGreedo Empire RP server. Check it out. It's pretty awesome. Clayto Videos, thank you for the super chat donation. Avenging Archangel, thank you for the super chat donation. William Aguilar, thank you for the super chat donation, as I get a lot of phlegm in my throat after I drank these 6 cups of coffee. The Mr. Pete channel, thank you for the super chat donation. Psychotic, thank you for the super chat donation. Justin Woods, thank you for the super chat donation. Henrik Jakimski, thank you for the super chat donation. Fingerino, thank you for the super chat donation. Magical Toast, thank you for the super chat donation. Aaron, you told me how to pronounce it. Onia? Thanks, Aaron. Uncultured Props and Film, thank you for the super chat donation. Eckert's Ladder, thank you for the super chat donation. And congratulations to you guys as well. Tom Davis, thank you for the super chat donation. Josh Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat donation. And, that's from yesterday. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever the hell you are on this beautiful ball that we call Earth. I will catch you all on the flip side. I'm hoping to upload a video tomorrow and then get a video scheduled to upload Thursday and Friday as well. But everything is just played by ear now. So, yeah, I'll plan on doing another stream tomorrow. Streaming is just easier than, it's just the easiest thing. Like, I can just hop on anytime and just play, you know? But that doesn't mean I don't miss making videos like I was. So I'm hoping to get back into it soon. But, all right, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Tuning in. Be nice to one another. Keep kicking ass. See ya.